Hey guys, it's Christopher A. Ward with freedominstitute.com once again, and over the past couple of months I've received a few emails from clients who have been basically asking me how I stay hungry and how I stay motivated. And I researched this online, and there's thousands of videos on how to stay hungry and how to stay in the grind and stay motivated and all that stuff. I have a little bit of a different take on it than a lot of the gurus that I've seen online, and that's not to say that these guys are wrong. Their take on this subject is very accurate in my opinion. However, I do have a different take on it. So when I was young, I was 12 years old, I believe, and my 11-year-old cousin was shot and killed in a kind of a freak gun accident, and that messed me up a little bit. Actually, it messed me up a lot. It was the first time that I had been introduced to the concept of death and our own mortality and all that, and it was something that really messed with me. But over time, as I healed and I was able to reflect on that experience, one of the things that experience did to me was it changed the way that I viewed my own life. And I realized how short life can be. And more importantly, I recognized very clearly that one day I was going to die. All of us will. But I think most human beings put this out of their mind. They put their own mortality out of their mind as much as humanly possible. And what I've noticed over the years is successful people generally have a lot of the same belief systems and experiences, life experiences. A lot of highly successful people that I have met have experienced loss, death in the family or something like that. A lot of them have experienced that at a young age, which I believe created a drive in them that was lifelong. So it was a drive that let them know, look, I'm 47 years old right now. Best case scenario, I'm looking at I want another 60 years, but I'm looking at another probably 40 years, best case scenario for me to have a productive, production in life. And so I have viewed my life that way ever since I was 12 years old. I've said, I've got whatever I'm going to do in this life, I've got to get it done. And I don't want to wait till tomorrow because tomorrow may not come. And so I think the most powerful way to stay motivated and to stay hungry is to just recognize the fact, maybe not daily, but get it in your mind that you are mortal and that your time on this earth is very limited. Also, there's a concept called the quickening where, the time from when I was 12 years old to 20 years old went fast, but it didn't go as fast as the time from when I was 20 to when I was 30. And the time from when I was 20 to when I was 30 did not go as fast as the time from when I was 30 to when I was 40. And 40 to 47 has been like that. And so, the next 30 to 40 years of my productivity on this earth are going to go in the blink of an eye. And I understand that. And so every day that I wake up, I think of that. And I know I've got to make use of today. I've got to have today productive, and it's got to mean something, because our time is fleeting. And in psychology, motivational psychology, they have different studies on motivation, and the biggest motivation of all is death. Actually, it's preventing death. That's why fish oil and minerals and vitamins and all these things sell so well, every generation, because everyone wants to try to prevent their own death from occurring. But true performance occurs only when you recognize it, embrace it, and go with it. That's my take on, staying hungry and staying motivated. And I hope that it did not depress you, but it's the truth. And hopefully it helps somebody out there. I'll see you guys at freedominstitute.com, where we teach high school dropouts how to make $60,000 per year within 90 days, guaranteed. And of course, when you go to freedominstitute.com, if you're interested in taking the training, just make sure you click on the current offers tab to see if we're offering any discounts this month. Thank you, and we'll see you at freedominstitute.com.